Hi, welcome home. My name is Jerrel. This is my YouTube channel, Mountain Home. I can't believe we've already reached 1,000 subscribers. So, to fulfill the promise of the 1,000 subscriber reveal, I'll be revealing and playing my Fiddle Banjo. So, about a month and a half ago, I only had 500 subscribers, so I didn't think I would be reaching this many subscribers so quickly. So, I just wanted to thank all of you. I'm not a YouTuber. I'm just a normal, ordinary guy, but I want to share the things that I'm passionate about, the things that I enjoy. I wanted to share that with people all around the world. So, here we are. Now, I started building this as a little bit, just partly for fun, part of a dare. A friend of mine from one of my music clubs was kind of joking, what instrument are you going to build and play next? They said, well, are you going to do a fiddle banjo, a violin banjo? And I started doing research into it, and I'd seen that around the world people have attempted to build these, but they never really turn out. The physics of a banjo and a fiddle do not align with each other. They actually conflict in so many ways. So people have tried to build these in the past, but they're never really turned out to be playable, and in general, they're just kind of like a fun gimmick. So it took a lot of experimentation to get this instrument functional. Now, for my work, I started working on a soundtrack, composing and recording that's primarily banjo family instruments. And I thought you'd be missing something from that Appalachian sound if you didn't have a fiddle. And so I really wanted to get this functional and playing. So here we are, 1,000 subscriber reveal, the fiddle banjo. And this is him. I started with a Kamies ukulele body, and when I realized that the standard violin neck didn't fit, I had to cut things down a bit, and I had to get that block fitted there to adjust the angle to get that just right. I've got two sound holes on the back resonator, and I have some material here to dampen the bridge to absorb some vibrations or it screeches, and that takes a significant amount of adjusting. So I'll go ahead and play a bit for you. It is missing a shoulder rest and a chin rest, so it's extremely difficult to play at the moment because it's very heavy. It keeps moving around. You have to support the entirety of the instrument with your hands, so it's very difficult to play. So I will figure out how to add those shoulder and chin rests. So here we go. guitar. That's him. I stumbled a bit at the end there when I started thinking about it a little bit too much. So, that is the fiddle banjo. Now, what's so difficult and frustrating about this is because the primary resonating surface, which is the banjo skin here, is very thin and very light. And so that really causes the nodes on the strings to be significantly more exaggerated, more intense than on a typical violin with a wood body, which means that the vibrations of the strings are quite high, and so that's causing screeching as those vibrations conflict with the vibrations in the head. So you're finding I'm having to switch back and forth. So there's only very specific points on the strings where you can play, where you can bow it, and it will function and not screech. And you have to take into account that on the bottom and the top string, you have to slide up, sol tasto closer to the neck, or closer to the fingerboard, in order to avoid the banjo body. And there's only very specific spots, and there's like a couple millimeters where you can actually bow and avoid screeching. And generally, I've gotten decent with the muscle memory on that, but if I start thinking about it too much, I start messing up. So this is an instrument that will take a significant amount of practice, and it's not great right now because I have to support all the weight with my left hand. It's hard to get through a single piece without tiring out and then messing up the end of the song. So I'll be working on that shoulder rest and the chin rest. So what do you guys think of that? Thanks again for helping me reach 1,000. Maybe next we'll aim for 5,000 and I'll think of something cool. Maybe like a two-necked banjo. Maybe how about that? If we can reach 5,000, I'll build something like that. So. That's the fiddle banjo. I'm Jerrel. This is my YouTube channel, Mountain Home. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing. Again, I'm not a YouTuber, just a normal, ordinary guy. Just want to share stuff I'm passionate about. Thanks for watching. Come home again soon. Take care of yourselves.